get the latest COVID-19 information in American Sign Language. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, have created new videos in American Sign Language to help you keep up with the latest COVID-19 news and guidance. Learn how to protect yourself and the people you care about from COVID-19.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sign1News. I'm Sign1News anchor Christopher D. Johnson. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. It appears President Joe Biden wants to spend another 4 years at the White House. Biden has reportedly signed off on a plan to formally announce his intentions to run for reelection. Four sources familiar with the situation say a video announcement about another White House bid could be released as soon as next Tuesday. But Biden has more pressing matters than a possible rematch against former President Donald Trump. Including this week's report from the Labor Department, which says first-time jobless claims are up. And there's the looming deadline for raising the U.S. debt ceiling. The Congressional Budget Office says if the debt ceiling is not raised, the federal government may default on the nation's debts sometime between July and September. Prosecutors in New Mexico say the involuntary manslaughter charges against actor Alec Baldwin have been dismissed for now. In 2021, Helena Hutchins, the cinematographer on the set of the movie Rust, was struck and killed by a live round of ammunition from a prop gun while rehearsing a scene. The movie's director was also shot but survived. Baldwin admitted to holding the gun that fired a bullet, killing Hutchins. But he told police he did not know he was handed a loaded gun. A source familiar with the investigation told CNN the charges were dropped after new evidence indicated the gun used in the shooting had been modified. The film's weapons handler, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, is now the sole defendant in the case. She is facing 18 months for involuntary manslaughter. Her attorneys say they fully expect for her to be exonerated as well. Baldwin resumes filming for the movie Rust this week. Production has now moved to Montana. Actor and comedian Jamie Foxx is doing better after a medical complication. That's according to fellow actor and friend Martin Lawrence. Lawrence spoke about his friend while receiving a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame Thursday night. Lawrence tells Extra he prays for Foxx every night. This update follows a social media post last week from Corinne Foxx, who said her father is recovering. She said he was hospitalized in Georgia on April 11th, but did not give any details. Foxx won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2004 for his portrayal of Ray Charles in the film Ray. Twitter has begun purging blue verification checkmarks from users who have not paid for its subscription service to authenticate accounts. Twitter's owner, Elon Musk, says people who fear other users will impersonate them need to pay an $8 a month verification fee by joining Twitter Blue. But some people, including well-known journalists, celebrities, and other high-profile people, have criticized the idea of paying a monthly fee. Musk responded by removing their blue checkmarks. Musk said his decision is a way to treat everyone equally. But others suspect Musk is charging a fee to generate money and help him offset the $44 billion he spent to acquire Twitter last year. It is time to get outside, appreciate Mother Nature, and take better care of the world. Saturday, April 22nd, is Earth Day. In fact, take a look at this. It is a spectacular view of Earth from the International Space Station. This year's Earth Day theme is Invest in Our Planet. Organizers say more than 1 billion people around the world celebrate Earth Day by picking up trash along local walking trails and parks, carpooling to work, recycling, and supporting green businesses. But there are some other things you can do to not only give help to the earth, but also your health as well. Experts say eating a plant-based diet with an emphasis on foods like fruits and veggies, nuts and seeds, and less animal-based products is not only good for your body, but also can help reduce your carbon footprint. And as the weather warms up, consider walking or biking to where you need to go, keeping you active and putting less pollutants in the air. Also, enjoy nature. Gardening has benefits of getting you outdoors and moving, but also just being around trees and flowers relaxes you, lowers your blood pressure, and boosts your immune system. A new baseball video game features the first ever inclusion of players and teams from the Negro Leagues. MLB The Show 23 already has Major League Baseball's current teams and players. But this season of the game features the debut of players and teams from the Negro Leagues. It also has commentary from
Come on, Mama. Let's do this nicely, please.
It's like looking at you, babe. Like, where did I go?
Perfect.
I got it.
Perfect.
Let's put her on.